in truth and sincerity. We come out here week in and week out to testify the downfall of America and wake up the elect of Israel, which consists of Judah, the Negroes, Benjamin, the West Indies, Levi, the Haitians, Simeon, the Dominicans, Zebulon, the Dominicans, Simeon, the Dominicans, Zebulon, Guatemala to Panama, Ephraim, the Puerto Ricans, Manasseh, the Cubans, Gad, the North American Indians, Reuben, the Seminole Indians, Naphtali, the Argentinians, and the Chile, Asher, the Cubans to Uruguay, and Issachar, the so-called Mexicans. Okay. But we come out here to tell y'all that America's going to soon be destroyed and that your so-called white people are going to go into slavery under the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Right.
You know? Because our nationality, according to the Most High, is in this word.
Right.
Which y'all stripped from us, but it's high time that Israel wake up, and that's what we're doing now. We're waking up to the truth that we're not African Americans, that we're not Native American, that we're not the Latinos, that we are the Most High chosen seed, and everybody else is nothing but waste of space. With that, I'm gonna open up with Isaiah 51:21. Therefore, hear now this, thou afflicted.
Now, who is the afflicted? That's you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's afflicted here in America. Y'all are not living good here in America.
That's right.
Y'all the ones that these Edomites, these so-called white people, are steady bringing down pain and oppression on each and every day.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? Y'all are the ones that's the first fired and last hired.
That's right.
Y'all the ones that's out there on Medicaid and food stamps and Section 8. And then these white people put stipulations on how you get these benefits. Especially with unemployment. When I was in North Carolina, they got it to where the only way you draw unemployment is you got to go out there and volunteer anywhere from 20 to 30 hours a week. But then how you supposed to look for a job in order, you know what I'm saying, for your unemployment? You go to your appointment, they say, how you been looking for work? You tell them no, they ask why? Well, you've been volunteering at this different spot for 20 hours. So how do you have time to look for another job when you've been volunteering for your unemployment at a certain particular other spot?
That's right.
That's like a catch-22, man.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? But the people that's afflicted are who? You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
That's right. And drunken.
See? And y'all drunken, you read.
But not with wine.
Not with wine that you get from the liquor store. The wine that it's talking about is the other philosophy.
That's right.
Like these churches, number one, you call yourself a Roman Catholic or Presbyterian or Episcopalian or Seventh-day Adventist or Jehovah's Witness or what else? The Baptist Church, Pentecostal, the Mormons, the
Judeans, the Jewish people, you know, Muslims.
Because it's sad that you got black folks that call themselves Jewish, studying under Judaism, not knowing that they're the real Jews of the Bible.
That's right.
That's another way of being drunken here in America.
That's right.
Not knowing who you are, not knowing your nationality, call yourself an African American or a black man.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
To be a black man walking up and down the street and you see two black men out here teaching, y'all should want to sit here and listen, man.
Right.
Instead of just walking by and doing whatever, man. You know? Y'all should want to know who you are.
That's right.
You should want to know what your history was before slavery, man.
Right.
You know? Because this word says that we are the chosen. But y'all walk up and down here and let these white folks brainwash y'all and let y'all say that y'all ain't nothing. Even in their constitution, they say y'all are nothing. That you're only 2/3 of a man. You know?
3/5.
I mean, 3/5. It's like 3/5 of a man. And that's even worse.
But yeah, 2/3 of man will be destroyed of the nation of Israel.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? But here's another way our people are afflicted and drunken. Look what's going on today in the news. What's going on? You Negroes, Latino, Native Americans are getting gunned down in the streets like wild rabid dogs. And guess what? They're letting the hunters off the hook.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? The judicial system is not set up for you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
That's right.
It's set up for who? These Edomites, these so-called white people.
That's right.
That's why they get off the hook for killing black folk. But you got a black man that's a cop that hit a white man in the hand and broke it, and he finna lose his job. But you got white folks that kill black folk and they let him off the hook. They say it's not guilty.
That's right.
When you say you got over 100 witnesses that seen Darren Wilson kill Michael Brown in the streets. But yeah, he still get off the hook. So who's the people that's afflicted and drunken because you still drunken by the ways of the white man who tell you what? Okay, we killed Michael Brown, but we'll turn around and give you Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
That's right. They'll tell you to love everybody, but they still gunning you down like dogs.
That's right.
You know, where's the love at when they doing that? You know,
there is no love.
There is no love. You know, but you should love them the way they love you. But y'all, you know, y'all going into slavery, right? Yeah, y'all going into slavery under the black man.
Yeah,
you know that, right?
This is your heaven.
So get used to it now. Live it up now. Because you so-called white folks are going into slavery under so-called African Americans, Native Indians, and the Latinos.
Right.
So get ready. Live it up now.
This might be your last year of Christmas. So you better deck all the halls you can with all the balls you put on the tree. This, Lord willing, this your last Christmas.
That's right.
This your last white Christmas.
That's right. This is Isaiah 51:22. Thus saith thy Lord, the Lord and thy God, that pleadeth the case of his people.
Who is his people? You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
That's right.
Those are the Lord's people. Matter of fact, hold that. Let me get a precept right quick. Exodus chapter 4, verse 22. YAHAWASHI. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith the Lord, Israel, which is you Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, Israel is my son, even my firstborn. So that's the Lord's people, the nation of Israel. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Why? Because the Lord created us first. We're his favorite children. Out of all the other children he created 18 nations, but he only loved one, and that's the nation of Israel. Yeah, we all come from Adam, but there's still only one chosen lineage, and that's the nation of Israel.
That's right.
You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Go ahead, bro.
Behold, I have taken out of thy head the cup of trembling.
What is that? The oppression, slavery, all the affliction that we're going through.
That's right.
The Lord is about to take that out of our hands. We ain't gonna suffer no more. You know what I'm saying? And all you dark-skinned Negroes that join him, the white man, think you the white man, you gonna get punished too. You Uncle Clones, there you go. That means what? Hey, that's spiritual.
That's spiritual.
Hey, you see this horse pissing on the ground?
That's right.
That horse pissing on America let you know it's over.
Nah,
Shalom, bro. Yeah, we're Israelites. You're an Israelite too, man.
Hey, why don't you come and find out your true nationality, that we're not Muslim, man. You know, you worshiping Allah, you only worshiping a rock.
What? Come here, man.
Come on.
Come here.
Come up here and learn something.
Come here.
Instead of walking down there. See, that's what's wrong with you Negroes, man. When we try to tell you the truth, y'all just keep walking by, man.
That's all right.
Most High gonna put you 2/3 to death, man.
Hey, just like you saw that horse pissing on the ground over here, that horse even telling you America's finished.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? That was spiritual right there. That horse pissing on this ground. That let you know it's over for America. You white folks are done. America's done.
That's right. Even the dregs of the cup of my fury.
See them dregs, that's the bottom portion. Like if you drinking on something, it's like them particles in your drink.
That's right.
That nasty part that's like in liquor or something.
That's right.
That's that bottom filthiness. That's what you, other nations starting off with you white folks, y'all finna drink that now.
That's right.
We done drunk that cup. We done wiped our mouth and drunk some more. This the last cup we're gonna have to drink. Now it's finna be passed on to you heathens, starting out with you white people.
Thou shalt
Yeah, I
know.
said it. You white folks finna go into slavery. Damn cracker. Yeah, I said it. Y'all finna go into slavery. Now think if it's funny when the protest finish off here in Indianapolis.
That's right.
Friday was just a test run here in Indianapolis with these protests.
That's right.
It's finna get wild out here. It's finna get real rough.
Y'all know about them post-road niggas that y'all put over there. Y'all know about them. The ones that sitting up there murdering each other. They gonna come and start murdering you so-called white folks, man.
Talking about the Bible, bro. Yeah, this your history, man. The Israelites of the Bible, which are the Negro, Latino, and Native American. This book was written for us.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? What you call yourself, a Negro? Where you from?
I'm from Chicago.
No. What do you call yourself?
Where do I originate?
Yeah, what's your father?
My father?
Yeah.
I call him Lord Jesus.
No, your earthly father.
Oh, my daddy?
Yeah, where is he from? Is he a Negro?
He's African American.
No, he's not an African American. What we say here in America, when you put down on the application, or black, African American, or a Negro, see what I'm saying? Now, so-called Negroes here in America from the head tribe Judah. See what I'm saying? Same tribe as who they call Jesus Christ is from. Bible tell you that Jesus Christ was a so-called Negro. When you read in Revelation 1 and 13, he didn't look like this. This was a form of white supremacy. For us, when we look at the white man, we supposed to look at him like he's holy, like he's pure, and he's not. Because if he was righteous and pure, he wouldn't be gunning down blacks in the streets like dogs, and the judicial system, which is ran by the white man, lets them off. Lets them go scot-free. See what I'm saying? But you're not an African American. Those two names, Africa and America, come from two white people. One is a white Roman general named Leo Scipio Africanus. He got a brother named Leo Scipio Asiatic. That's where you get the name Asia from. See what I'm saying? And then America is named after an Italian explorer, Amerigo Vespucci, which also is a white man,
So
an Italian explorer.
So you call yourself a Negro?
No, we call ourselves Israelites. That's our real name. You an Israelite too. Negro, African American, black. Those are the names that the white man gave us because he knows we the real children of Israel.
That's right.
See, the Africans helped round us up and gather us into slavery, but they lie to our people and say that what? Our people sold each other in slavery.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of Africans helped round us in slavery. Because if you look at any slavery poster or any slavery picture, it always said what? Negroes for sale. It never said Africans for sale. Why is that? Because they know the difference between us and the Africans. Even the Africans know we're not Africans. They know that we're not their brothers. The difference is our spirit.
That's right.
They come from the lineage of Ham. We come from Shem, plus our spirit is different.
So y'all don't report it?
No. Pork is an abomination in the Bible. Pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, crawfish, all the stuff that we grew up on in the South in Chicago, that's an abomination to the Lord, man.
Like lobster. They used to feed them lobster. But now, black folks think lobster is a delicacy, like shrimp,
Those are bottom feeders, man. They're meant to clean up the ocean.
So
See
why
what I'm
would you
saying?
want to eat something that's meant to clean up the filth?
Just like a pig. A pig don't have no sweat glands. You see what I'm saying? Everything that a pig eat is in the pig body. See what I'm saying? It don't sweat none of it out. Yeah, it defecates, but it eats its own feces. So it's
got all
still,
that bacteria.
right, pig eat humans, dead dogs, other dead animals, plus whatever foul and rotten food that you give it, it eats it. So when the pig eat it, guess what? When you sitting there at the dinner table, especially around the holidays, and you call yourself cleaning them chitlins and shit, you still eating the same thing that that pig ate.
Exactly. This is a Zondervan Bible Dictionary. This is Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark race, not the Negro.
See? Not the Negro. We're not the same as the Africans.
But the Egyptians.
What about Muslims? Muslims are just Negroes, Israelites, that took on the philosophy of Islam.
That's it.
They still Israelites. Because see, Islam, that's an Arab religion. You see what I'm saying? Them Arabs don't even like us, man. So why would you want to, because they don't even acknowledge the Muslims here in America as brothers.
No.
They don't.
You'll never see them worshiping the same synagogue or same temple.
Baptists, they got their name from John the Baptist. They just baptize people in water.
That's it.
Don't nobody baptize no more, because now you're washed by the word.
That's it.
Yeah, you don't have to baptize no more, man. When you baptize somebody, that just makes them feel good on the inside, but they still dirty because they're not clean. They don't know who they are. That's just like you going to swim in a pool. Now your outside body may be clean, but inside in your spirit, you still dirty.
Right.
Just like we're baptizing in church. They dump you in water, and you still not even clean in your body because the people that they baptize, they some foul people. You got women that commit adultery. There's hoes. Some of them maybe just got through giving a deacon a head, give them some head, and then get baptized in water, and they may be on their menstrual.
You know?
So that means what? That pool is unclean.
That's right.
Then you got faggots getting baptized in the church. That's unclean. The Bible says you're supposed to put on protection with the devil.
That's right.
So why are you baptizing them in your church?
What Bible?
King James. King James was the so-called Negro.
What can I find a Bible like that?
I mean, you can find it in any store. It's a regular, well, I got mine covered. It's a regular, King James Holy Bible. Make sure the KJV, not the NKJV, but the regular KJV. The New King James. The New King James added words and took words out, just like with all these other translations. The best Bible to get is the original KJV, King James Bible, just these 3 letters, KJV. That's the most accurate translation from the Hebrew, which that's our original tongue. Hebrew, the Greek, and Latin. See what I'm saying?
Okay, I got a question.
Yeah.
Why did Larry Hoover use a 6-point stop?
He was set up by the government. See what I'm saying? Because this is not a star. A star is a planet. See what I'm saying? This is our shield. Actually, yeah, this is our shield. This is called the Shield of David. It's called a Magun Double Dot. Because actually, you can get the Hebrew alphabet out of these 2 triangles. You see what I'm saying? That's what forms the double dot, which represent 360 degrees of knowledge, 180 degrees of wickedness, and 180 degrees of righteousness. Now, the reason why I say 180 degrees of wickedness, because the Lord set us up as judges here on this earth. You see what I'm saying? So that way, in the kingdom, in order to be a righteous king or a righteous judge, you have to know both sides of the coin, the bad side and the good side, in order to righteously judge these other nations.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? Now, why would the Lord say He's going to raise us up as kings and priests to rule these other nations if we're never going to exercise it? If we only know the right side of things, well, how do we know how to righteously judge somebody who's doing wrong? See what I'm saying? This means Yahawah. Well, this one. It's read right from left. It's Yahawah. That's the Hebrew name for Israel, which means he, Prince of Power, or he, Prince of God. Yeah, Yah means he, Shah is Prince, and Allah, just like they say in Islam, Allah is God, powers, rulers, and judges. See what I'm saying? Because really, to let you in on the secret, wicked Negroes that started the Roman Catholic Church during the Holy Roman Empire, known as the Byzantine Empire, under Constantine, they the ones that came up with the philosophy of Islam. See what I'm saying? They the ones that came up with that. That's why even in the Bible, that's why even in the hold on, bro. That's why even in the Quran, you got what? The Book of Mary, right? Now, why do you have that if that's an Arab religion? Because wicked Negroes under Constantine and the Council of Nicaea started Islam to get the land of Israel back from those Arabs. See what I'm saying?
So Allah means God, right?
Yeah, Allah just means power, rulers, and judges, and God. Allah is not the supreme God. Allah is just Hebrew for God, and powers and rulers and judges. See what I'm saying? Because like when you read in Genesis, you know, when it say that God created the heaven and earth, if you go back to the original Hebrew, it's not saying God, it's saying Elohim, meaning other gods, powers. That was more than one person up there that created the heaven and earth.
Yeah, hey, I understand that.
You know what I'm saying? No, we're not all the same. We're all Israelites, but we're not all the same as the other people here on this planet.
There's no such thing as a white Israelite.
No, unless, well, I take that back. Unless his lineage goes back to the nation of Israel. Now, they are Hebrews. The white people are Hebrews. But if their lineage goes back to the Negro, Latino, Native American, one of the 12 tribes, then yeah, they can be a white Israelite because their skin color. Because like if you go, let's say you go to Switzerland, you have sex with a white girl, your baby come out light, looking like her, then your son has sex with another white girl. Over periods of time, their skin is going to be what? Pale like theirs. But they still Israelite because they started off from you.
So you saying if I have sex with a white girl, and my son come out light skin, my son have a sex with a light skin with a white girl, the baby get lighter.
Right. Right.
I'm black as hell.
Right.
So my baby can come out dark too.
Right. But
so that means he can't be an Israel because he's white? Or?
No, he's still an Israelite because the seed comes from you. You create the child. The woman don't create the child. See what I'm saying? Right, she just carries it. The sperm you got in your testicles are alive right now. That's why they're swimming around. They're alive. Now, as soon as you stick your rod in a woman and it hits that egg, the egg don't do nothing but what? Feed and nurture. But that baby still comes from what? You. See what I'm saying? Because the male had the dominant gene, the XY chromosome. See what I'm saying? The woman can't make a child. The man makes a child. Matter of fact, hey bro, get this form in First Maccabees. We're gonna get a testimony from a woman who was a righteous woman of Israel, who's gonna tell you that she can't make children. Yeah, First Maccabees chapter.
My understanding, why are we not there?
We're here, okay, like I was telling him, we're here on this earth to serve God and keep his commandments because when the kingdom of heaven is set up and established here on earth, the Lord is going to raise us up as kings and rulers. Now, how are we going to be able to rule other nations if we haven't been through anything to righteously rule them because they still going to be weak? See what I'm saying? Our job as kings is what? To rule them in righteousness. When they go off, we get them back in line. But how can we do that if we don't know what righteousness and wickedness is? Alright, you know you're an Israelite. Both of y'all, man. Anyway, we still gonna get that scripture. There you go. Oh, no, 2 Maccabees chapter 7 and 22. We still gonna get the scripture for edification and let you know what? That the seed comes from man and not woman. The man makes the child, not the woman. 2 Maccabees 7 and 22.
Second Maccabees 7 and 22.